Pilates one. We have my dog DJ, he wanted to join us. So I hope everybody's feeling good. I'm going to do a little booty workout now. So we're going to focus in on the glutes and really maximize that. So it's really important that we stay safe and stay within our range of what we can do. When we're working a muscle group, that's the muscle group you're working. So if you're feeling pain somewhere else, that's an indication, that's your body telling you that something is going a little bit wrong, that we may need to reassess. And often with these types of exercises, we're actually able to, say, perform them to look somewhat what our aim is, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we are doing it right. But be sure that if you are hurting or feeling pain somewhere else, so not in the muscle group you are working, then it isn't really the way it's supposed to be. And you would not need to probably, in most cases, it's because we've gone too far. You need to take a break. I do this for a living, so I'm quite strong and I'm setting the bar quite high so that we can, so everybody can do it. Meaning that if you need to do a little less, you do less, you take more breaks more often, and listen to your body. I will just carry on, but it doesn't mean you should. It means that the people who have built up strength over time, they will be doing that. But everybody needs to listen to their own body and to stay safe when exercising. The last thing you want is to get an injury and set you back and you're not able to do any type of movement or exercise for a while. We don't want that. So really try to stay within your range and do what you can do. So today we're focusing in on the booty. That's where you're going to feel the pain. The reason it's good to have a strong glutes is that your glutes stabilizes your knees. So it also helps you walk well and keeping everything lined up in the nice way. When we get older, we get weakness, or even young children that haven't yet built up strength, their knees might rotate in slightly, and that could be because of a lack of glute strength. So it's great to work up that glute, stabilizing your knees, and doing that we will just be happier, healthier, and stronger. So down we come on the mat straight away, because you can do my stretch out and start as a start video, and then you would be ready now to work out. So we're going to start lying down. Both these exercises are done in a way that we are not going to hurt the knees in any way, because often that's the problem. People can't work their glute because their knees are weak. And these two types of exercises I'm going to show you is not going to affect your knees. So even if your knees are weak, you're not going to put any pressure on them. So all the pressure or the building will happen in the glutes. So I'm going to scooch down so I can see that I fit on the video. So from here, okay, maybe better here. So from here, I'm going to have my knees bent. My heels are close to my glute, and they're about a fist distance between my knees. So I have the same distance between my heels and my knees. From there, feet are parallel, so they're not turned out or turned in, they're just facing, toes are facing forward. I want to start, because often when we lie down like this, your tailbone and your pelvis will tilt back, and you will feel that your lower back is in the floor. That means that your pelvis is not in neutral, and if your pelvis is not in neutral, neither is your spine. So we're going to tilt forward. I'm moving my arm so you can see the little gap here under my lower back, and then as I tilt back. They are the two extremes, and in between that is neutral. Another way to check that is that your hips and pubic bone should be flush. So imagine placing a glass there in that triangle, that should be level. When I've checked on that, my chin is into my chest, I have an elongated spine, so I have my chin slightly into my throat to really lengthening my spine long. And then from there, because if you do that, you're never putting your spine under pressure. A lot of people suffer from lower back problem, and that comes from that the spine is not in neutral. So your natural way of lying may not be neutral, probably is not. So from here, hands are going to be down by the side till we start. I'm going to tilt my pelvis forward, then I'm going to tuck under, curl up, feel how my spine is imprinting, and then I'm going to lift up, squeezing my glutes. So action, I'm squeezing my glute. Reaction, my hips are lifting to the ceiling. I'm not thrusting up towards the ceiling, I'm squeezing. At the same time, I'm not going to let my rib cage lift up because I'm not arching in my back, remember. So we're going to press down here to making sure that my rib cage is not flaring open and lifting as I lift up. So I'm squeezing. I feel a stretch in the front of my quads, so that's nice. And then I'm squeezing that glute. From here, staying nice and tall. Ideally, you want to have a line from your knee feeding kind of in towards your armpit so that you're not too far down here. So you really need to squeeze the glute hard, rib cage is down, chin is into my chest. And from here, I'm going to squeeze and release my glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here I'm slowly coming down, tap the floor and all the way back up. My spine stays in neutral. Exhale, exhale. Nice. And we go for 5. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. So the more you squeeze, the more you activate that glute muscle. 2 and 1. From here, I'm going to open up my legs a little bit for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All the time drawing in my belly button. 3, 2, 1. I'm coming up on my toes, taking a step further in towards my glutes. And then from here, making sure again my rib cage is down, my belly button is in, my chin is into my chest. And again, squeeze and release. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can start to feel that little burnout building up. So that's nice. Feeling you're working good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come down and tap the floor, back up. Tap the floor and back up. Squeeze and release. Not thrusting. Keeping that rib cage down. Good job. And we're going up and up. Work it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying at the top. We open for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, I'm going to fire up those hammies, the back of the legs. I'm pressing in my heels. Toes are lifted. I'm staying in the same position. And again, squeeze and release. Not trusting. And we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, all the way up. Dig in those heels. Fire up the back of those hamstrings, the back of your legs. And we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying at the top, we open up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep your rib cage down. 2 and 1. We come up on the toes. Open up wider than the mat. So you're going really wide. Squeeze the butt. Drop the rib cage. We close. Knees touch together. Open. Knees touch together. Open. So my whole of my thighs are closing. Exhale. Exhale. Lovely. And we go. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, holding it here. We pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the center. From here, holding this up. Gonna keep the toes on the floor. I'm going to lower my heels, but my hips don't drop. So staying here. See, look at the heels. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. So I'm getting a little extra stretch in the thighs. Keeping it up and lifting. Nice. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up to the top. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it there. Squeeze as hard as you can. 10 counts. You're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your heels together. Toes are turned out. Knees are turned out. And we squeeze up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Remember taking breaks when you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here we close and open. Heels together. Toe pointing out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel that burn. And 1. Keep the legs level now. I'm going to roll down. I'm moving my arms. We're articulating down the spine. One vertebra at a time. All the way down. And we're going to reverse back up. Articulating. So you should feel each vertebra lifting up and lowering back down. Getting a nice stretch between each vertebra. All the way back up. And all the way back down. Excellent. Going to come on to our side. So from here, doing our 90-90, super effective. Going to lie down. So I'm going to try to keep that waist off the floor. Not everybody will. We all have different amount of skin here. But the idea is that you're pushing down on that top hip. So we're reaching down here and lengthening. So imagining your spine being level, completely straight here. We're not dipping down like that, we're lifting up. So I'm engaging through my core, keeping that nice and strong. I have a straight line from my shoulder going down to my hip, and then from my hip it goes straight forward to my knee. Now, so I'm lengthening down there, and I'm making sure that both these knees are the same length. So I'm not shorter with the top leg. Again, that would indicate that you're falling down in your waistline. So from there, my shins are level in the front, pointed toes, and you can hold your hand in the back pocket or under your waist to make sure you feel if you fall down. Good idea here though, because it means that you will think about when you're squeezing. So squeeze, open the leg. Making sure the hip doesn't roll back. You're staying dead still. And we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Hold it here. Leg comes up. So my shin is parallel to the floor. Waist is still up. We tap and back. Tap and back. Try not to let the knee drop down. So we're going to really feel how that knee is rotating. Send it up. Rotate and tap. Send it up. Nice. Did you show little stretches there? And we go for 3, for 2, and 1. Here, knee to knee, toe to toe, keeping that waist off the floor. Toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. We go for 6, and 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, nice, 1, knee to knee, toes lift up, we open for 10. So shins stay in front, waist is still up, core is engaged. Take big inhales through the nose, exhale and connecting in through your center. Always full deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. We hold there now. We're going to open. 1. I want you to kick out, make a muscle. All this leg is strong. Tapping down and closing. Waist is still up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're doing good. I know there is a burn. Keep it up. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, waist. 1, hold it here. We tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way and close. Little tap. Really good job there. And then we're going to do the other side as well. So turn around. And we're coming down. Actually, I can move this away. From the back. You can see a bit better. Shins are in front, so same story here. Long spine. Everything is lined up. No dip down, compressing the lungs, compressing the spine. We're keeping it nice and long. Reaching down. So from here, hip, shoulder, straight line. Knee, hip to knee, straight line. Making sure those two knees line up. Everything is stacked. Shins in front, 90 degree here, 90 degree there, and the waist is off if we can. Hold the hand in your back pocket. Open and close. So it doesn't matter if you have skin here. I want you more to focus on reaching down through that top hip and really lengthening the spine. Exhale. So you get to work into that core and not putting your spine under any pressure. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Leg comes up. Hovering here. We tap and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. Last one, knee to knee, toe to toe, staying off. Don't let yourself dip and tap, dip. We're isolating in here to your glutes and reach. We do 4 and 3. Relax the shoulder down, 2 and 1. Shins lift up. And heels are lovely at the same height as your glutes there. And we open and close. Still keeping that spine long and straight. 7 and 6, 5. Big breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 and 2. Last one from here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 2, 3 and 4. Good. Kick. Make a muscle with the whole leg. Yes, engaging. I can feel that even there in my back of my legs, my hammies from the little exercise earlier. 4, 3, strong. 2, last one, hold it. 10, 9, kick. I know you want to give up. Don't give up. Stay there. Squeeze. Good. And we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And close it and come down. Give yourself a little pat. Good job. So from here, it's always a good thing to stretch out. I think I'm going to put that on another little clip on a few tips on how to stretch